Oh, what's the shipping label on the box? Oh shit, eh? I just doxed myself. Anyways, so this. Okay, let me take a look at this. The box is actually quite nice. It's a pretty. Not really did the lighting wash out the label. Okay, well that's good. That's good. But still, I should double check just in case. So yeah, so this is one of the goddess from East, from the earlier East, and more specifically, you do see them in East Origin. So this is actually specifically from East Origin. Can't really read it. Yeah, you can kind of see it. East Origin. So this is one of the twin goddess, Feena. And it is a bigger than I thought. Well, it better be. This is kind of pricey. It's pretty damn nice. The box is pretty nice too. Even the prints, it's kind of has that shiny color on it, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Side, nothing too fancy. The back has the wings. Pretty nice. Alright, so it's a little unusual where the whole box it's used. It's the type of clear plastic. I know, it's. I almost kinda don't want to open it, but I have to. Since I'm gonna have to display this on the bottom. The bottom, it's. I'm not sure if you can see this type of closing, so it can't really. Well, it's not recommended to open it from the bottom, so I'll have to open it from the top. Alright. Let's see if I can do this. Because otherwise, I will have to cut it. Can use it as the Christmas angel tree topper? Ooh, that might be a little too big. That might be a little too big for that. Oh shit, okay, this thing doesn't open too well. Kinda have to really fold it. Oh god, I can smell all the plastic already. So here's some menu. Tells you how to assemble this thing. And I believe this maker, it's actually it's a Chinese maker if I remember correctly, which explains the word here. These are actually simplified Chinese. But they've had a pretty good reputation for making decent figures. So this will be my first time getting a figure from them. So let's see. The fresh plastic smell. Okay, so let's put this aside. So let's. Is there any tape here? They usually put a lot of tape. Was this the game I beat on stream? No. The one I beat on stream was Olfen Falgana. So this is from Origins, which I do want to go back and play that. And it's a little easier, I would say, compared to the one I played on stream. Okay, surprisingly no tape around, because usually if this is a Japanese maker, there would be tape everywhere. They take the shit out of their figures. Okay, so all right. Woo! Okay. Oh god, I'm like a little afraid, a little scared. What is this? Oh, that's a black pearl. Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Let me just take off all these stuff. And then I will. So let's take a look here. Take a quick peek here. This is larger than the other statues I show on stream. I would say it's a bit bigger. Like, including the base, it's quite a bit bigger. Maybe I will get one of my other figures later on just to compare them, just have a comparison. But this is a bit bigger than your regular figures. Well, Jury is kind of standing like right in front of it. So that's side by side. That's the kind of the size difference. In terms of the actual scale of the figure, I would say it's the same. It's just this one here has, like, the base is just much bigger, has more stuff going on. But in terms of the scale of the actual person, it's the same. It's like 1/7 or 1/8 scale. Alright, so let's take a deeper look into the figure. So I'm gonna go with my usual routine, as similar to my review videos. Start from the top, work our way to the bottom, and see what we can find. So the hair looks alright, although the first thing that I notice, it's the hair over here. You can tell, especially this part, you can see a huge seam over here. Just kind of sloppy, and that doesn't look too good. So I'm a little disappointed. Otherwise, the rest of the hair looks nice. Paint job looks alright. There's some shading and some highlights there. Actually, if we look down here, you can get a better look. This will give you a better idea what the hair looks like. So yeah, this part here looks okay. Didn't really notice any flaws or anything, so that's alright. And that's okay. Let's go back to the face. The face looks good. Let's turn it around a bit. Yeah, the sculpt looks alright. Paint job seems okay too. Yeah, not much else to say about it. And next, let's go over to the wings. I would like to zoom out a bit. Okay, let's go back in. Okay, so the wings looks alright, I would say. Let me move this back a bit. Yeah, the wings looks alright, I would say. Sculpt seems okay. Paint job, I would like to see more shading on this thing, honestly. Otherwise, it's not too bad. Oh, okay, hold on. I spot something. So let's zoom in a bit over here. Okay. So hopefully you guys can see it. This over here, there's a little seam over here that seems kind of weird. Yeah, that's not too good, actually. And just to let you know, just to put this out there, I am really nitpicking here. I'm just looking for really small flaws. So don't take this as like a major criticism on the figure. Like, I'm not saying this is a bad figure by any means, because from what I've seen, it's pretty well made. It's pretty well made. Just a small, like, minor flaws here and there. And let's put this back. Alright, so let's go back out a bit. Over to this side, the wings, more or less the same thing. Yeah, no glaring flaws anywhere. Okay, so let's move down further, look at her shirt. Let's zoom in a bit. Can we focus? Yes, we can focus. And well, first, let's look at the accessories on her hand. These looks pretty good, I would say. Details are nice. I don't notice any flaws in paint job, so that's good. As for the clothing, the cloth, the white cloth, those are pretty nice. The cloth has a nice texture. It's got nice folds in there. But same thing as the wings. I kind of wish there is more shading there. It looks a little bland right now. Okay. I want to say the same thing for the shirt, but let's rotate this a bit so you guys can see. Yeah. So same thing for the body. It looks okay, although I wish there is more shading for in terms of the paint job. Although actually the belt is pretty well painted. If you look at, let's take a better look at the belt. The belt looks good. The paint job, it's pretty on point. At first glance, I don't notice any mistakes there, so that's good. And this is actually kind of a dangerous angle, so let's move it. And let's go further down. Let's look at her legs. pretty nice. So the cloth still same, same as the cloth from above. So I'm not gonna talk too much about it. Actually, this is kind of degenerate, but let's look at her feet. Can I zoom in? This is as close as I can get. Am I too close? Oh, as close as we can see one. So the toenails are actually painted. They look okay. Like, I am not a feet person by any means, but it is kind of nice. It's actually, I think it's pretty rare to have a figure with bare feet. So this is kind of, at least for me, this might be my first figure that has bare feet. Yeah, that's okay. Let's not spend too much time looking at that. And going all the way to the bottom. Ooh, okay, let's move this. So that's looks pretty nice though. But same thing, wish there's a bit more shading here and there to give it more texture. Okay, so that's pretty much it. And oh, actually, let's look at the crystal. So let's start from the bottom, work our way up, and see what we can find. Okay, so not much going on here. So let's spin it to this side, and then we will pan the camera up a bit. And I like to zoom in a bit. Yeah. Okay, yeah, the crystal is pretty nice, or not crystal, but I guess the energy wave. And oh, actually, if you look closely, I'm not sure if you guys can see it. It's actually different color. Like, some are blue, and then it kind of transitions to purple, like a lighter purple and stuff. So that gives it a pretty unique look. So it's not just one color; it actually changes color throughout. So that is kind of neat. And oh, actually, let's zoom in on that. I noticed something here. Let's see. Yeah, I think you guys can see it. So there is a seam over here, which is pretty obvious. Yeah, that's not very good. That's a bit too obvious. Yeah, that's. I wonder if they could have done anything to get rid of that seam, eh? Or why is that even there in the first place? Well, not much you can do now. So let's spin this back. And that's pretty much it in terms of like a somewhat in-depth review. I'm not sure if I'm going to do an actual review for this. I will have to see. But for now, for the stream, this is all I'm gonna look at for now. Alright, so before I wrap up the stream, let's spin this around one more time so you guys can all take a better look at it. Well, that said, yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by, and for those who are watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. If you want to see more unboxing live, go to twitch.tv/BaconBeercan, and that is where I will be doing more unboxing. I'm not sure when I'll be getting the next one. I believe, and as long as they don't get delayed, should be sometime in September. So yeah, be sure to check it out. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.